today I'm joined by the great Al Sacco of the No Huddle podcast. Al, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me. You got a lot of sponsors, man. It's like 10 minutes sponsors. Good for you.
Well, this is all through IE Sports Radio. So they're sponsors for IE Sports Radio, and then we promote them through each one of our shows.
Nice.
But, man, thank you for coming on. I've been a big fan of your content. Thank you. We have a lot to talk about when it comes to the San Francisco 49ers because unlike some other teams, there's been a lot of things happening with the 49ers. And I don't know if it's because, I follow the Niners so closely, but I feel like this is the most active team of the offseason in terms of news, but maybe because it's all I follow is the Niners and not like, the Browns or the Lions or I don't know, but it seems like there's so much going on. And of course, I want to start with probably the biggest news that happened just recently, which was the trade of Deebo Samuel to the Washington Commanders. The Niners sent Deebo Samuel to the Commanders for a 5th round pick, which I think was actually pick number 143. And Washington is also taking on Deebo's entire 2025 salary of $17+ million. Personally, I thought this was a great trade for the Niners. He wanted to leave. He wanted out. And at least this gave them something in return. And it took that money off the books that they'd have to pay him for this season. Al, what did you think about this trade of Deebo Samuel?
Well, I mean, the time had come to part ways, and Deebo's was coming off really his worst season. He had the lowest yards per touch from scrimmage in his career, lowest yards receiving per game, lowest yards per carry. He just looked slow. He looked old. He looked like he hasn't been in the league that long, but his style of play and the fact that he plays as a running back looked like it kind of took its toll. Now, is he going to be rejuvenated in Washington? Maybe. We'll see. That's always possible. But I think while it was the right time to part ways with Deebo, just like last year, it was the right time to part ways with Eric Armstead. As you lose these guys who were blue chip players, and now Deebo wasn't anymore and Armstead wasn't anymore, but they were during the run. As you lose these guys, they're very hard to replace.
Right.
And the Niners haven't done a good job drafting or really getting any long-term pieces to replace these guys really since the 2020 draft. Since 2021, they haven't drafted well other than Lenore and Purdy, who look like they're going to be long-term pieces. And we'll see about the 24 draft. That draft looked good. But they haven't replaced these guys. So, is it time to move on? Yes. But you're like, are they a better team without prime Deebo? Obviously not, because they really don't have anyone to replace Deebo. And not that you're going to replace Deebo per se, because it's kind of a different offense now with Purdy where you want to throw downfield more. But you still need to replace that production, replace that weapon.
Right.
We'll see if Pearsall can do that or not. We'll see if they dip into free agency to find someone, because I don't think Ayuk is going to be healthy if he's even on the team, the way with all the rumors that we're hearing. But I don't think he's going to be healthy till half the season. So a lot of question marks there still.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want more of this content, then check out some of these recommended videos right here on your screen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so by going to my website, which is nicotina.net. And there are memberships available under DreArea Sports.